And we're back with the Screen Team on today's Talk 930 KWOC and 93.3 FM. We're being brought to you by Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, where Walmart is next door to us, Fearless Social, and Poplar Bluff Drywall. 714-3127, Poplar Bluff Drywall, we rock. And if you haven't noticed, the Poplar Bluff Screen Team has a new website. Go to www.screenteampb.com. Guys, have you seen the new website?
I have not.
Do you guys like?
I haven't clicked it yet.
You gotta click it, man.
But
you gotta click on it, man.
I need to.
Come on.
I need to.
You're on
do
it.
that.
You were on it.
I know.
Yeah, I'm just a guest. I mean, you're
You-
like a star and stuff. What the?
You're a team member, Stace.
Yeah,
I'm a terrible team member. We'll go out and find you a new one.
it's terrible.
Doug, you got any plans, man? It's ScreenTeamPB.com. Check out the brand new website. Our next film we're going to review is called License to Drive. This movie came out back in 1988. Stars the two Coreys, Corey Haim and Corey Feldman. Also Heather Graham. Carol Kane was in it as well. Okay, guys, what's the basic premise of this movie?
I'd say it's a coming-of-age type movie myself.
I'm going to give it to you in a quote from the movie.
Okay.
One girl, one innocent ride. What could possibly go wrong?
Everything.
And everything did go wrong.
Yes, it did.
But somehow Corey Haim's character he was like almost untouchable.
It's that.
Yeah, he's the hamster, man. What are you going to do?
His smirk got him through everything.
Yeah. Like in the very beginning of the film, obviously the movie's called License to Drive, and it's about Corey Haim's character getting his driver's license and being a normal teenager going out and about and doing his thing. But he doesn't have his driver's license in the very beginning of the film. And apparently his dad picks him up. This is one of my favorite scenes. His dad picks him up from school or whatever.
Yeah.
And the girl of his dreams, what's her name? Mercedes?
Yep, Mercedes Lane.
Mercedes Lane. That's a great name. Mercedes Lane is the girl of his dreams is walking down the street, and he's like, Dad, you got to let me drive the car. You got to let me drive the car. Dad's like, no, man, you're not driving it. And he's like, oh, Dad, it's the girl of my dreams right there. I just need to take her to her house. It's right down the street. Dad's like, all right, but that's it. Come right back. He's like, okay. We come to find out that Mercedes Lane wants to go to her friend's house on the other side of town. So what's he going to do? Is he going to tell her the truth, or is he going to screw his dad over?
Exactly. What would you do?
Let's not forget to mention it's Grandpa's classic Cadillac.
Yeah.
And the reaction on his dad's face is priceless, man.
Yes,
it is.
it was.
But to kind of prove my point a little bit, his dad, when he comes back, his dad, obviously is mad, but somehow Corey Haim's character gets out of it.
Yeah.
He's just that way. He's got the charm.
It kind of reminded me a lot of Ferris Bueller a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Able to kind of sweet talk his way, through.
Yeah, come on, Dad, put yourself in my shoes.
And Dad's like, all right, you're free to go.
That would not have happened in my household.
Les, that's Corey Haim's character's name. Les's mom is pregnant, due at any second.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a twin sister who's like, she's kind of a
nerd.
Yeah, she's a little bit out there. He's got a little brother, and so all their lives are all kind of going on in the midst of this.
Yeah.
And then his friend Dean, Corey Feldman.
Yeah.
Is a terrible influence.
Oh, yeah.
He's a terrible, horrible influence. And then they have the nerdy friend, and it's just the night. It's like the longest night in history of nights. It's epic.
But it starts out with Corey Haim's character, Les.
Yeah.
What's his name? He finally got what he's been wanting. He got a date with the girl of his dreams.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Corey Haim's character, Les, failed his driver's test.
Oh,
Failed
yes, he
it
did.
bad.
So what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do?
What's a guy to do?
Lie and charm.
Another great scene, though. He failed the written part. He passed the driving test.
Yeah.
The driving test was hilarious.
Yes, it was.
Had Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air as the driver instructor, and he says, "All right, this is how you pass. I've got this hot coffee right here. If it drips anywhere on me, you fail. If it doesn't, you pass." And that scene was hilarious.
Oh, yeah, his driving skills were great. I mean, it's a Ford Escort, but 4-speed?
Yeah, man.
Not really easy to drive.
Yeah.
Or the scene towards the end of the movie when he meets up with the instructor again, and he's driving that car to the hospital.
Yeah.
You know, and he blows past him, and the driving instructor's like, "What are you doing?"
Spill the coffee all over him.
Guys, I had never seen this film before. I always knew about it. This movie came out, in 88? Mm-hmm. I was a youngin'. I was 7 or 8 years old when this movie came out, but I had noticed it and just never really got a chance to watch it. And this is a fun movie.
It is a fun movie.
It's funny and entertaining, and it's your typical kind of 80s comedy, but that's all right, man. It's fun, it's good, and I would recommend it. What about you guys?
Well,
absolutely recommend this movie.
Because Corey Haim is my favorite. I grew up with posters of Corey Haim on my wall, stickers of Corey Haim in my notebooks. I would make my dad buy me the teen magazines if Corey Haim was on the cover.
Right.
How can I not love this movie?
Yeah.
How can I not love it?
So did you guys see it when it first came out?
Yep, I did.
In the theater?
Yep.
Really?
Well, certainly did.
I don't remember if I saw it at the theater or not, because I would have only been about 11 years old.
But you definitely saw it when it came out on home video.
Yeah, when we were renting the VHSs from the video store.
Space Camp, please, and License to Drive.
Yeah. So we watched that a lot at my house, too.
It's a really good movie. There again, I say it's like a coming-of-age movie. That rite of passage. You get your license, and, the whole, if it can go wrong, it will go wrong.
Yeah.
All the pressure a kid at 16 has to try to get his license. Of course, it's all overdone. I mean, half that stuff's not really going to happen, but then again, maybe it could happen.
Yeah.
That's what I liked about it.
Did you guys have to do that when you guys got your driver's license? Did you guys have to sit down and do like a computer test?
Oh, no.
I don't think so. It was we just filled in the little bubbles, I think.
Yeah.
Mine was all written like that, yeah. When I seen that part, I was like, okay, this is a little bit overdone. But then again, that was California, so I really don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe they do it like that.
I think the California DMV has a
like when he smacks the
history.
computer. He smacks that computer and everything goes blank.
Yeah.
You failed. Big green letters.
Total fun movie. Of course, it stars Corey Haim and Corey Feldman and a very young Heather Graham.
Man, that girl never ages, does she?
No, not at all. The first movie we all saw her in was Boogie Nights, and we all thought that was her first role. But
I certainly did. She did a good job in that movie.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Definitely a cutie back then, too.
Yes, she was.
Wow. It's called License to Drive. You can find it on DVD. It's also streaming on Netflix right now as well. Coming up after the break, we're going to review new to movie theaters, Hot Tub Time Machine 2. It's coming your way next on Today's Talk 930 KWOC.